Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, where you get soothing affirmations to start your day, to manage stress, and to empower and believe in yourself. Welcome to new listeners. Welcome back to returning listeners. Be sure to join me here next week for the 10-year anniversary special of Affirmation Pod. I've been working on this for a while, and I'm so grateful to be able to deliver it to you next week. Stay to the end of this episode, because in the outro, you'll hear more of what's in store to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Affirmation Pod, and it all starts next week. Now, today's episode is dedicated to those who identify as being part of the sandwich generation. It's the term given for those who are caregivers for both children as well as aging parents. And though a lot of you fit this definition, this episode expands to those as well who have care and responsibility for siblings with mental health or addiction issues, those where it's not the parents, or maybe not just the parents, but also aunts, uncles, grandparents, and others have shared the unique nuances that come with step-parents and step-grandparents, gold diggers who are in the picture. I'm not sure if that's the term we use now, but I think you know what I mean when I say gold diggers. And so if you can relate, this one is for you. And now here's an episode dedicated to the sandwich generation. Hey, you're one of us. We're called the sandwich generation. You have young ones. You have old ones. You are in between trying to fulfill responsibilities left, right, and center. You've mouths to feed, bills to pay, appointments to get to, extra things you need to remember, extra tasks you need to follow up on. You've got a lot going on. You are not alone. I'm there too, and so is the rest of the sandwich generation. I see you are stressed. I see it's a lot. I see you are coming up for air. I see it's not just the time and the tasks. It's not just the duties and the deadlines. It's the emotions of it. Some of you are caring for those who weren't very caring to you, who didn't show up for you. You recall the neglect, the abuse, the trauma. You're experiencing frustration, resentment, and fatigue. You are trying to manage the emotions of it as you carry out the day-to-day of this. You're in a harder season than before. You're facing decisions every day. You're tackling problems every day. You're looking for those windows to de-stress every day. Much rests on your shoulders. There are many demands on your time. There's also sadness, fear, and pain. You may feel overwhelmed, angry, or stuck. At any point of the day, how you feel matters. How you feel about everything matters. Look at the feelings without judging the feelings. You may feel burnt out. You may be experiencing feelings of guilt. You may be having moments where you just don't feel like doing, helping, or caring. You have your own health, and that matters too. Your mental health is important. You have your own needs. It's a heavy, heavy load you've got here. You are showing up, and you're doing what you can. You're giving what you can. You're on this journey. You're a good person. You've always been a good person. You will always be a good person. You are experiencing emotions. They are normal for the sandwich generation. They are normal for everything you're facing. You are giving yourself time to recharge, replenish, and get clarity. This season can stir up all kinds of feelings, memories, and disappointments. You are not alone. Receive the strength. Receive the clarity. Receive the love as you hold your place in the sandwich generation. Remember, this episode is there for you when it's the holidays, birthdays, Some of the requests talked about those times as being really stressful, but this episode is here anytime you need it. Now, this may be your first episode of Affirmation Pod, or maybe you haven't been listening to the last few episodes. So real quick, something I'm doing next week as part of the 10-year anniversary of Affirmation Pod is I'm publishing 10 episodes with no intros, but I still have been introducing a couple of them every week in the weeks leading up to the 10-year anniversary. So this is the last week before we celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Affirmation Pod. So I've got the 2 last episodes to introduce here because they won't have intros when they publish next week. These are episode 467 called Weekend Vibes. It's for those times, and I know you know how this feels like, when you just can't wait for the weekend. You want to enjoy it. You want to relax. You want to recharge all your batteries. That one is for you. It will be episode 467, again called Weekend Vibes. And then the last of the intro-free episodes that you will get next week is 10 empowering questions to reset. So this works if you just need to steer your attention away from something and reset, regroup, or if you're journaling, or even taking a walk, or driving home from work, or any other experience where you just want to regroup and get yourself reset, then episode 468 is for you. Again, it's 10 empowering questions to reset. Now, if you want the ad-free experience of Affirmation Pod, then come on over and become a Premium Access member. Premium Access members get all the episodes with no ads, no announcements, plus over 100 bonus episodes. Some of the favorites are Bedtime Affirmations, Calming Trauma Triggers, and our more recent ones are We Are All, You Are Capable, and You Are Valuable. Find out more or to join by going to affirmationpod.com/join. That's affirmationpod.com/join. Hey, it's Josie here. Thanks for listening today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to play another episode right now.